best mine out. Watch yourself. Whole family, whole TV. Real sound check, real sound check. You best watch out when we come. Mind yourself. Yo, watch out when we come. When we come, watch out when we come. When we come, watch out when we come. When we come, watch out when we come. The real sound check, you ain't heard Mr. Brown yet. Make your head swing like I put a noose around neck. Bergerac sample flip upside down yet. This ain't deep waters now, you ain't drowned yet. I can tell you're feeling this by the way your frown set. Stank face friction or underground vets. Veterano, soundboy soprano. He's a made man, no need to ask why I'm going so. Sicker than you ever been, pick a man better than. Fricker than veteran, quicker than a gentleman. Stay fly, say bye, I'ma jump jettison. Leave you numb, ketamine, go ahead, let him in. I'ma knock 'em all down, big city or small town. His pity is worn down, duplicity torn down. Wash 'em, wring 'em out, hang 'em up, let 'em dry. The real sound check, quick to kill a sound, why?
That's what my man's saying now. Yes, Tech. What are you saying, man? Yeah, listen, you know that flip I done for the podcast? Yeah, I've just put 16 bars on it. Yes, I have. Yeah. Listen, I'm sending it your way. I need 16 bars. What you say? Yeah, man, I'm calling you out, man. I need 16 bars. You got 24 hours. All right, safe. Let's see what my man comes with.
Hey yo, Frick, now tell me what you started. Cause when tech grabs mics, I get bad, no rotted, the dog-hearted. Drunken monk stays guarded. Real Soundcheck crew come true, we just started. The mic hooligan took a boy to school again. Wicked with the pen, my friend, turn the youth full cars. When any man better than, I think fast like Ramadan. Man and man get bruised and confused, now they understand. It's over, man, the alt TV family. Tech got the sixth sense like M. Night Shyamalan. Wolverhampton Gramadan, focus like a cameraman. Giant flows make my foes bitter like a Villa fan. Not about war, more time I'm on a peace ting. Much prefer to catch with a nice bottle of Riesling. Love a belly laugh and people that have me creasing. But put a mic in my hand and tech proceed with the beast.
Wait, now let me add to the story. The Yank wants to talk, you can't ignore me. Other podcasts, yes, they seem to bore me. We're blessed and must give God the glory. The bars are 16, the words ain't dirty. Competition saying nothing, but yet they're still wordy. The show starts at 9, it's never early. And if you're running late, you're meant to after 8:30. All heads bow, every tongue must confess. The real sound check's the best, no contest. Me and my brothers present the evidence. We're relevant, benevolent, straight up, intelligent. Endless like the symbol for infinity. Bringing truth just like the Holy Trinity. We take them down one by one, you know the dance is done, so
watch out when we
Hey, Charlie, I see Frick has flipped the switch, so I might flip a bag or rack or ribs. But knowing me, I likely switch it for big bags of plantain chips. Can you dig it? And then kick back and kick off kicks to switch on and watch the real sound check on Twitch. I'm sure you know what a stitch in time saves. Subscribe to get notified on Mondays at 9 p.m. if you have some issues. And yes, this next line ends in tissues. Say sometimes you might need it. The topics discussed, Charlie, you might feel it. It's Kelewele boy, repping for date night. The only thing we planting is plantain. Say it right. It's all love though, like all TV family, like DiCaprio howling in the street.
Yo,
catch
it's
the
the
if you can.
brute smelling, top tier shelling. Brother like the other, the creator telling you about the real sound check. It's my turn, make I deal the deck. 7 minds with 7 hearts with 7 souls. 7 lives with 7 thoughts and 7 goals. We're coming to stamp this name in the technological podcast game. Do we fear the rest who may be about it? My name's Butch Cass, Mecatelli, I doubt it. Big building, no boy can't test. Setting the foundations of the real sound check. I got bars for days, bars for weeks, bars for the girls, bars for the streets. It's the outlaw signing out on the dub. Like what? Smash the brute, give my hands a rub.
Track for test, you get one. Real Soundcheck podcast #1. From Wolverhampton down to London. You don't know we do this 7 man strong. And we're talking the things. Enough talk, enough joke and rhythm get fling. No shabba here, no ting-a-ling-a-ling. Just a 7 man, them and the vibes we bring. We're Smooth like the grown folks grooves and catch wreck like the one named Tech Yo. Gotta pick up the CROC and the one we call Butch to the Cassidy. We're soon to take flight and here is the one we call the Dave Knight. And I'm Mr. Diesel with the end of my diction. But before I leave, salutes to Friction.
Look, for the DJs, the MCs, the singers, the dancers, the blingers, the hot girl, the mingers, the dreadlock, the barlet, the blonde and the gingers. Fire one shot, for busy fingers. DJ Crack come fi set it, so you can't forget it. If your dance dry, we come fi wet it. Things copacetic. If you can't take it, better go on and left it where we name. Soundcheck. If a song boy try disrespect, Soundcheck. Take a dub play, chop in at the neck. Soundcheck. Pack up your sound and go play on cassette. Soundcheck. And where we name. Soundcheck. We are the real Soundcheck. This is something where you just can't forget. Soundcheck. Kick a hole in your internet. Soundcheck. One time. Soundcheck. When me say other podcasts crew them have to move. When we come, you know we come. Yes, when we come, you know we better watch out when we come. You know we come. Yes, when we come, you know watch out when we come. You know we come. Yes, when we come, you know we better watch out when we come. You know we come. Yes, when we come, you know we better watch out when we come. Boom! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Different start to the Real Soundcheck podcast this week.
What's that rhythm?
It is Keith Lawrence, Style and Fashion, from his Bussin' True EP.
Okay, as long as we don't get grabbed for it.
No, we won't. Salute to my lad Keith Lawrence. So, yes, good evening, people in the chat. We are a contingent of the Real Soundcheck podcast.
Oops, sorry.
It's all right. As you can see, we are not the full contingent this evening for a number of reasons, a number of personal reasons, life stuff, you know what I mean? As well as DJs and podcasters, we are just regular human beings with regular life stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So, salute to all the brothers. Salute to man like Technical. Salute to Friction. Salute to Mr. Diesel. Salute to Grown Folks Grooves. I hope I'm not missing anybody. And salute to Butch Cassidy. Butch Cassidy, I drive in Kleenex. Butch isn't too good either, but he's here.
Yep.
Yes, Laney, I am sniffy. It says it there. I'm a bit sniffy. Today.
That's
it. Straight up. Still top tier though.
Top tier.
Can't take that away.
Trust me.
So, have you ever DJ'd while sick?
Yeah. Full
And
blown
pushed through.
headache. I just blown through, man.
Do you know what?
Had to be
I always carry paracetamol or ibuprofen in my bag,
Do you?
just in case I get a headache, because I can't think of anything worse than having to DJ a whole set or a whole night with a banging headache. So
I just
always
take
have-
I take a double brandy straight, bang, and just go.
Does it
for
work?
And for me, it does. Yeah.
Okay,
It just settles. It numbs me off until I finish, and then conked out driving home. You know what I mean? Just chill out and just get home. 'Cause I don't really take tablets. I try not to take too much tablets. So.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
either. But I can't imagine. I imagine if I'm like in a
in a club where I'm like banging out tunes, and I got a banging headache. How would I manage with that?
It won't work. Yeah, it is.
So I always have some paracetamol or some ibuprofen in my DJ case with all the wires and everything, just in case I get that headache.
Man, Trini, the water only works when you're chilling and you're relaxed and you can calm down. When you've got to entertain, that's why I back the drink to give me a little.
That's it.
Little
if I was doing
like
a warm up set or a background kind of set, water could probably would be enough.
Would work, yeah.
If I'm playing like in Chip Shop or something or in a concert,
you've got to perform.
Mate.
It's craziness. Good evening, chat. Who's in there? Matt Trini.
Yeah, Matt Trini's in there.
Miss G, is that Miss G?
Yes, Miss G's in there. Yeah.
Platts, salute King Platts.
Salute Platts.
Yeah. Miss Deeds, I can see Miss Deeds in there.
Diva Speaks is in the building.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Miffy Moments. Good evening, Miffy Moments.
Oh, hello.
Is here. Karen James is in the building as well. Of course, Michibu.
Yes.
Is in the building.
Our saviour, our host, our left.
Did I call out Karen James? Did we call out Karen James already?
Do it again. Doesn't matter.
Big up Karen James. Karen James in the building. Shania.
Yeah.
Shanya's in the building as well. Big up Shania. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it from now on. Good evening, Shania. All the crew. Mad Trini, I don't know if we saluted Mad Trini, but enough people's in it. Enough people's in it from early, man. So salute to one and all. We just thought, you know what, we'd come on anyway because there's not many of us. So we thought, let's just come on. Dave was the main instigator. He was just like, let's just come on and say hi. Let's just come on and say hi.
The show must go on, and he's right.
Let's say hi.
And it was a good shout to look at the video again. When you watch it with fresh eyes again.
That was Dave's shout too. It was Dave's shout too. You know what I mean? Salute to man like Richie Ranks in the building. Salute, sir. Good evening.
Evening.
Bless up, Richie Ranks. I was looking at one of the old episodes earlier on today, and looking at the one where Richie Ranks was on. We need to clip that up.
Oh,
really.
okay.
We need to clip that up.
Some gems and jewels in there.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Salute Richie Ranks. Yes, Shania.
We're doing another guest soon, aren't we?
Yes.
We've got Brother Blitz. We're
Blitz has got a lot to talk about right now, boy.
Yeah.
Blitz is the talk of the town right now, boy. Salute Shorty Blitz.
Because he mentioned the what's it called? The spinning.
The spinning?
Yeah, most deaf.
Oh! Yeah, but I was referring to, last week we talked about the Big Daddy Kane show, and then he just man took to Facebook and just blew that whole thing out of the water.
You joking?
Yeah, mate.
He put that man there straight.
What? In the worst way, but.
Oh, don't. That's an episode.
Salute.
That's like an episode itself.
Salute. Yeah, Richie Ranks was saying, he put in his 2 pence. It was more than 2 pence. That's more like £2.
You guys
Was he
to
talking
check
about
Matt
Matt Hoffa?
He put in his 2 pence. What about the concert as well?
Oh no!
You're joking.
Oh no! There's more.
Nah.
Yeah,
he did?
Diva's right.
Joking.
He proper rinsed them and dropped the mic. He did. He really did.
It's gone viral. So Math Hoffa in the America has talked about the concert. Is that what's going on? You lot
Big
need to
Daddy
send us
Kane,
some
innit?
links.
Big Daddy Kane's get
Because it's Big
disrespected,
Daddy
right?
Kane. Yeah, this is what it is.
It was big. But yeah, Shorty Blitz came on and Shorty Blitz took to thingy and set the record straight, mate. Set the record
Even
straight.
some people chatting over here in Canada too.
Oh really?
This too. We might have to get some of that details and do a part 2, but then have Blitz in as well. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I don't even know if he'd want. I don't even know if he'd want to go over it all again, man. Because I think it's
go
one of them
over
ones
it,
where
just have him in.
he's he's probably tired of the whole thing by now, man. I'm sure. But yeah, it was that video went international viral.
Oh my god!
And there must have been different angles and everything.
Yeah, but there was one main angle. There was one main angle that just caught everything. The clip that we played last week. The one we played last week.
If the Godfather took off his jacket to rock with someone, that's gonna go across the. You know what I mean? It's gonna go out there, innit? Really?
Yeah. And it's sad because one of the things that Blitz was saying was that it reflected badly on all of us in terms of the UK.
Yeah.
Massive. It reflects badly on all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You telling me we flew all across the pond to get Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
all that talk.
Yeah.
All that talk could pop off and
50 years of hip hop from the Godfathers.
Richie Rank says, what's he saying? To be honest, those hijack guys are idiots. Band showed us up. They did, man. It was a bad look. It was a very, very bad look. I think they made themselves look very bad by doing that. But also it reflected on the rest of us because, you know, they're a UK group doing that.
He's added that. That's why Ice-T dropped them.
Oh, right. I didn't even get that. Man's almost 60.
Well, yeah, that's real talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Ice-T before he was on Law and Order. We're gone.
In it. The cop killer turned cop. Anyway. But yeah, Blitz kind of dealt with that. I didn't know Math Half was talking about it. I didn't realize the clip had gone viral. So
yeah, I didn't. I want to see what Math had to say about it as well.
No. Anyway,
because I wonder if they know those little bits about, you know, there was time at the end, and if, you know what I mean, little things like that, if they take it with the details, or are they just talking raw? This UK man tried to just beef up one of the Godfathers.
Well, hopefully, go on, Dave.
No, I was going to say they won't know the history. I mean, they're going to see the clip, and that's it.
Yeah, but I hope that Shorty Blitz's response goes viral as well.
Goes with it.
Yeah, so people can see what the real thing was.
With the thing,
yeah. You know what I mean? Because he just set the whole record straight. You know what I mean? So and
I didn't even see his response.
Yo, listen, he really was. He really did. He really did.
What, Snake? You man were late. Like, he just lashed it out. Don't stop. Oh,
listen, more than that and then some. It was poetic. Let me say that. It was poetic.
Man.
It was poetic, and like Diva said, he just ended it with a just drop the mic, like a Dave Chappelle type drop the mic moment. Just like,
good.
Yeah, man.
Good.
Yeah, man. So I hope that goes viral as well, because it kind of, like I said, just set the record straight. And yeah, hopefully that was the last of that. You know what I mean? So salute to the Dun, Shorty Blitz, for doing that. Salute for doing that. And we also have to talk about, as we mentioned in Blitz and the Kane show, it was a beautiful moment when Kane brought Shorty Blitz, Sarah Love, and Numbers, DJ 27 on stage and saluted them for all that they've done for hip hop. Yeah, for all they've been doing for hip hop in the UK. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Bless.
He brought them out on stage and saluted. Remember, Kane saluted them, you know. Kane
so
saluted
that clip?
them.
That's the clip I would want to see. I don't know
if it was got a clip, but I put a picture of it on my Instagram. So there's a picture. There's a picture on my Instagram of Kane with the three of them saluting them on stage.
Oh, bless. That's tough.
Salute to Blitz, Sarah Love, and DJ 279. It was a well-deserved moment, man. It was a beautiful moment and a well-deserved moment. So yeah, salute to them as well. Good evening to Miss Naturally J in the building. Good evening to G-Force Leroy in the building. Salute, Leroy. Good evening to Dead Bob in the building. Salute, sir. Salute. So, fellas, as the weekend been? What's the highlight of the weekend?
You don't want to know, man. I swear to God.
All right, should we just move on from Butch because it's just sniffles and
Mine's short and sweet. I went to work Friday. It was, the sun was just creeping out at the Friday. I was like, yeah, everything's wicked. By 12 o'clock, I start sweat. Had my lunch. By 4 o'clock, I come home. My back start itch me. And then that was it. The thing lashed me. That was it. Took me out. Couldn't move. 24 hours. I was beat down. I did everything. Ginger, this, that, rat, that. I had everything. All 3 different tracksuits. Tried to sweat out. Couldn't sleep. Up all night. Tried to sleep for an hour up. Sleep for an hour up. Just up. Whatever it is, I'm one of those people catch it first. So I'm just warning everyone. Just be careful. It's on its way, yeah?
Steer clear.
Steer clear. This thing is floating. Whoever I got it from, I got it, innit? Because I didn't brew it. It's not mine. I don't got it.
I didn't brew it,
You know what I mean? Just in the back there.
I didn't. Yeah, no, tree plats, man. When you catch the cold, man, you got to wrap up. Some people don't realise they sit there shivering in the one t-shirt. You got to put layers on and sweat it out. You have to sweat it out, man. Yep, but now I'm left with this bunged up nose and a little bit of a temperature. All is good. But I tell you what, God is good and the blessings is good. We had our family picnic yesterday, and I said, let me get out my house. And I met up with all my little cousins. Met up with the family. It was at arm's length. It was high fives and everything, just from far. I just stood back and just had the food. I went to eat, you know what I mean? But we had it in the park and we just chilled out, and that was it. It was
beautiful.
It was nice.
Beautiful. Nice.
Couple hours and then I was out straight.
Nice.
Home. Yeah.
Laney is sorry, Laney. Thank you for putting me straight in the chat because I didn't realize that you'd asked a question. She's asking, when will we know the outcome of the votes? First of all, thank you to all of you who voted for us on the Twitch Awards. Thank you. Salute to each and every one of you. I know we were late putting it out, but you all responded. You all really responded. So thank you so much to everyone who took the time to vote for us on on the Twitch Podcast Awards. I'm not sure when we get the results. I think it was either Grown Folks or Friction that was kind of leading on that. So so I will defer to them as to when we will find out whether or not we won. But whether or not we won or not, thank you so much. We appreciate everybody responding and casting their votes for us in the Twitch Awards.
It helps,
thank you so much.
Because at least they recognise and they see the numbers, people going in. It's good.
And it's just nice. It's nice for us too to know that you actually would vote for us. You know what I mean? It's nice for us too. So thank you. Good evening to Ellis in the building. Salute, sir. Good evening. Happy Monday and welcome in. Salute.
Sound like Danny Kane should have handed out some after eights to keep the peace. That's what Ellis.
Yo, Big Daddy Kane was ready to hand out arse whoopings. To keep the peace, mate. To make peace. You know what I mean? Seriously.
Shania, don't kill me. Look what Shania is.
You need to put Renya on a kerchief, on a kerchief.
Kerchief. I sniff it. Don't kill me.
On a kerchief.
Oh, don't. I can't even laugh properly.
Oh, mate, on a kerchief,
Is that a big island thing that small island people don't know? Is that what you lot do?
Oh,
yeah,
mate.
you kill me. Don't do
funny.
that.
That's funny. Dave, what's going on with your weekend, man?
Right, mine wasn't as eventful in that sense. So I steered clear of any of the things that are floating around and whatnot. Mine was chilled. Tried to catch up on sleep. Tried to watch a couple of films, but didn't get through them because sleep was just hitting me.
Which ones?
Just old ones. There was Payback I was trying to watch.
Okay.
A bit of Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Okay.
But what I did watch, I didn't go cinema on cinema day, but what I did watch very recently is Sound of Freedom.
Oh, I haven't watched that. What's that?
Never heard of that.
Yeah. This is one little bit of a touchy subject where it's to do with child trafficking. It's the one that didn't get much publicity,
Didn't get much publicity, but it's actually in the cinemas now. And what's happened is you can actually go and see it for free because people have paid money for other people to see it.
Wow.
That's one of their marketing tactics. So their target was, I think, 2 million, and they've gone to something like 8 million already.
What platform is this on, Dave?
You can watch it in cinemas now. So it's
All right,
Cineworld, Odeon, View. They've all got it. Don't know how long it'll be there for.
Okay.
But again, no posters anywhere, no real, push for that. But it's a very, very powerful and touching, moving film based on a true story.
Wow. Wow. Sounds deep, man.
But yeah, Equalizer 3 is the one that obviously everybody wants to. That's on the radar. I'm gonna see that hopefully soon. And we might do another film review. Go.
Can I nominate one film?
Yeah.
Go on.
They cloned Tyrone. Have you watched it?
I haven't watched it yet. It's been on the.
Have you watched it?
List.
Croc, have you watched it?
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the movie! Oh my god, the movie!
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was, huh? No, nah. That's a bit. But they actually do that though. No.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole film.
It had a lot. It was a lot.
And then the last scene, I said, no way. Why did they do that? I said, yeah, that's another Get Out. Like just that kick in your teeth right at the end.
It had a lot of entertainment, a lot of jokes, but also some really thought-provoking moments in there as well. You know what I mean?
So would you say it's kind of the lane of Get Out?
Kind of, not as deep as Get Out, but just in the vein of using the reality to teach you the psychology of what could be if it was not a theory.
Right. Yes, them ones.
Yeah, it's going to appeal to a lot of people, the conspiracy theorists and those who are not as well. Do you know what I mean?
But for me, the best thing was when they walked into the church and the card and they went in the church. When they linked
no spoilers.
That was it. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say nothing else, but that's it. But go and watch it. Go and watch that.
It is a good film. That is on Netflix. If anybody's looking for that, it's on Netflix. Yeah.
Go and watch that.
Yeah.
I think
we got to say. Go on.
Shania looks like she saw Sound of Freedom too, and it is a hard watch. It is a hard watch. Just as a pre-warning, it is a touchy subject. So.
What's it called again, Dave?
Sound of Freedom.
Sound of Freedom.
All right, I'll take that under advice, but I'm not sure if I can handle them films, man. You know what I mean? So I might. I'll see. We've got to say happy belated birthday to Ellis. Apparently it was his birthday the other day. So happy belated
blessings.
Happy belated birthday, Ellis. Salute to you, sir. Salute. Looks like I might owe you another box of after 8:30s.
You know this thing about in the workplace when it's your birthday, you bring in the cake. I don't know who started that.
Nobody from my family, that's for sure. Nobody from my ends. Because if it's my birthday, it's my birthday.
Why am I bringing?
You're supposed to be bringing the cake for me. Why am I bringing the cake?
I always used to ask my mum, why am I taking sweets to school? Because it's my birthday. Like,
no, mate. Come bring me the cake. It's my birthday. You know what I mean? My weekend, salute to all the birthday messages coming in the chat for Ellis. My weekend, really the highlight of it was, I think it was One Nation on Friday.
how did that
oh, mate, listen. So we played some new games, which went down really well, which was good. Yeah, man. The Ritzy crew, the staff at Ritzy decided they were going to come in on the games. The young guys were going to come in and form their own team and come in. And they just mopped up. They just cleaned up. They cleaned up. So, yeah, man, they called themselves the Ritzy squad. So, salute to the Ritzy squad. They won 2 of the games in there on Friday. So, salute to them. But the highlight of Friday was Mr. Diesel was on one. Mr. Diesel was on one. He clearly didn't get the memo that Carnival was done. You know what I mean? The Carnival was over. He didn't get the memo. Mr. Diesel was on one. He was just... I don't even know what to do. I said to bruv, I don't know what you were on tonight. I don't know what you were on. Seriously, I'm serious, Dave. I don't know what my man was on Friday. Diesel was on some next level unruliness. Seriously, from start to finish.
And is it a case of, do you record any of these? Or you just got the clips?
I didn't record them. We just got clips. I didn't record Friday. I wish I had done because it was, you know when we talked about Shellers, DJ Shellers?
Yeah.
That's what he was. That's what he was on Friday. To the point where I said to him, brother, from now on, yeah, when you're playing, I'm going to just take care of the sound and make sure the set sounds crisp. You are going to stay here and play the tune. That's what I said to him. You are playing the tunes. I can just hold the mic, make sure the set sounds crisp, but you're playing the tunes. Diesel was on one. It was absolutely over. So salute to Mr. Diesel. Salute to DJ Marvelous, who passed you in the little impromptu set as well, because I'd mashed up my back on Friday picking up one of them subs. So she
oh my gosh,
passed
on your own.
Yeah. So not the big one, the small one, the baby one. But
Yeah,
they're heavy. The baby
one
ones
that
are heavy.
three of us put on top of the big one.
No, not that one.
okay.
The one, the
Another
bass that was Grown Folks. Remember the bass that I used there at Grown Folks, the little baby bass.
The half of the something.
Yeah. So,
okay.
but they're still heavy. They're still
Yeah.
heavy. So I mashed up my back on Friday. So it was a painful one. So DJ Marvelous did a bit of a set there as well and helped me out for that. And thank you to everyone at the end of the night who helped me to pack up all of the stuff and load it up and get home, get me and my stuff home as well. But hear what? Yeah, here's a joke. So salute to Bigger G in the building. Bless up, brother. Bless up.
Salute.
So here's a joke. So because my back was mashed up from Friday, I've been treating it over the weekend with all kind of something. So I've been doing the Epsom salts baths. I've been rubbing like deep heat on the back, on my lower back where it's hurting and ting, and where I've needed to, taking ibuprofen or whatnot, I've been stretching a little bit, doing everything I can do, right? So one of the morning now, I'm out of the Epsom salts bath, and then I'm putting on the deep heat thing on my lower back, and then got the coconut oil. I did, and I creamed out the rest of myself. And so I put on the deep heat first, and then I put coconut oil and was creaming at myself and, you know, my bits and whatnot. And then when I done, when I went to set, one
You
piece
didn't.
of fire that my bars you
didn't. I just realized. I said, no, you didn't.
Brother,
You didn't.
when I said,
Oh,
one piece of fire out of my seat.
No.
Bridget, I was like, hold on. When I said, Bridget, one piece of pepper under my seat back.
But that thing ain't going away for now.
Listen.
Oh,
I couldn't believe it. And the worst was I couldn't even get back in the bathroom because my son had gone in the bathroom. So I couldn't get in there to go wash it off. So I'm taking a towel, I'm trying to rub this thing off my nuts. Bridget! When I said, yo, I can laugh about it now, but at the time, it was not funny. It was not funny. The heat just came out. It just started
deep.
rolling up. Yes, man.
deep heat, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, but hold on. What? One piece of pepper.
And you start walking on your tiptoes, even though you don't do nothing.
Richard, listen. I was like, I swear, it was something like out of a comic book, man, like a comic sketch. I swear, I can laugh now, but yo, at the time, it was not funny.
Plus to say reload. Once.
Mate, listen, so anytime you gotta use deep heat, people use it last, yeah? Use it last. Don't use it first. Use it last.
Man.
So yeah, that was my weekend. That was my weekend.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
and it's that thing you just
DB
don't think it will happen
Yeah.
to you, but
I thought I was keeping my fingers away from it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought I was keeping my fingers up. Clearly not. Clearly not. I found out. My fingers strayed and I had deep heat in my fingers. Wasn't cool, bruv. Wasn't cool. Wasn't cool.
Ellis,
Wasn't cool.
was it made you forget all about the back pain though, innit?
Yeah, for real. For real. It did. You're right, Ellis, it did. It did. Oh, mate. Yeah, man. Fire. Yeah, you're right, Melissa. Fire, but goodness, great balls of fire. It was,
Fire
it was
balls.
that. It was
Street fire.
balls.
Hadouken.
Hadouken. Yeah, mate. It was not funny. It was not funny at the time. For real. But yeah, that was my weekend, man. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
was wondering where that was going.
Listen, I thought I had to share that with somebody, man.
Mad Trini.
What's Mad Trini on? No blood.
You know what? She's a wrong on you know.
I know. Oh gosh, you know what? She and Laney,
Both of them.
and the Roggins around here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Miffy, I know, but it's so good. It's so good. Oh god. So what else is going on, gents? Because I think we're not going to be here for long this evening. So what else is going on?
What
Deep
else?
heat shuffle. Come on, man. Chestnuts roasting. You lot are just on.
It's right. You lot get it out of the system.
Get it
Let
out.
them-
Come on.
yeah,
Let's
let
have
them
it.
just-
Let's have it. Let's have
Get it out
it.
of the system. Give it to him. I thought someone was gonna say you were saying "Hoo, hoo, ha, ha," like you swallowed it, like it was in his. It's just
mate.
not funny. I know what he's talking about. It's
gosh.
not. It's not funny.
Mate, it's not. It really
But
wasn't.
haven't they actually got something called Deep Blue as well?
Yeah, so that's what I used. I used Deep Blue, but it is just like deep. It's like a hotter pepper sauce. If you know what I'm saying, you got deep heat, and the Deep Blue is just like a hotter pepper sauce. Yeah,
Oh, it's like the difference between Tabasco and a Kona.
Yes. Yeah. So it's a hotter pepper sauce. So it was the Deep Blue that I used, mate.
Laney J with the goodness gracious.
I know. Mate, it wasn't the one. Don't ever do that, folks. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Yeah, man.
Let me laugh and sweat.
That's good for you, bro. That's good for you.
Yeah, it will be.
That's
It
good
will
for you.
be.
So what else is going on? Dave had an idea to... What? Dave had an idea. What are you talking about? Somebody got hit with a rock stone.
Oh, I saw that.
this?
Yeah, you want to explain?
It's
I didn't see
just very.
Did
very
anyone in the chat see it?
unfortunately
Yeah, it's
sad
unfortunate. Go on,
situation.
what happened?
Well, some of it is that a young lady has been approached by a guy, asked for the number. Lady said no, so the guy picked up a brick and slammed it in the side of her head. So her side of her face is swollen up. But what made it even worse was that there was a group of guys just standing around, and none of them intervened and actually let the guy get into a car and drive away.
Right.
So she's in hospital, swollen, and she's, obviously posted her experience. So she's never been bad to anyone and all the rest of it, just because she didn't want to give the guy a number. And this guy's picked up a stone in view of everyone in public and was able to carry out that attack without no one intervening during or after. So she was telling all the guys, what all of these guys just watched it happen. And some guy was even saying, what do you want us to do? It's just like, be a man. And it's,
Ooh, don't know about that.
well,
You know what? Go on, say finish, Dave. Finish.
No, that's this something of what's happened. It's a very, very troubling situation, because that's going to cause trauma for her in many ways. But also it's, again, that whole thing of women not being protected, and especially black women.
Right. So
This raises a few questions.
it does, man. I don't even know where to start with this. I don't even know where to
We
start
can
with
speak
this.
about the pros and the
Right.
cons.
Now
like-
look, here's some extra information from Lainey, apparently.
Oh, we go.
But it's still not brickworthy.
She was going around slapping men.
Right. So this is why I have been reluctant to speak, because when what do you call it? So this is
We
man,
we
this
know
is-
we
this
know
is-
the
this is
family's going to
difficult.
fact check for us.
This
so
is difficult
we'll
because
take your word for what you lot are saying.
right. So when something like this happens, I mean, let's just begin by saying there is nothing that can justify a man picking up a brick and licking anybody, much less woman, in there. There's nothing that can justify that. But, however, when these kind of things happen between man and woman, and especially if a man, gets into any kind of physical confrontation with a woman, the women usually, what I want to hear is what happened before that physicality took place.
This is what I'm
right?
trying to say, because
We never hear that.
is it a thing where, hey babes, I would like your number, blah 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 blah. She goes, no, I don't want to give up the number. He's gonna be like, oh come on man, just give me the number, rare. And she might be a bit inebriated or whatever, and she just gone, oh shut up man, leave me alone, and slapped him. He's turned around and gone, what? And picked up the brick and then hit her.
Right.
So she actually hit him first.
Well, this is what it sounds
then-
like. This is
but
what
then,
what
you
Lane's
know,
saying.
it's-
But this is why I paused, because anytime I hear a woman come out with a kind of a confrontation between her and a man, the woman will always say what the man did, right?
Go on,
But
say it.
very seldom do I hear what came before that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or what did you say? Did you say something? Or what happened? I'm not trying to say you had to do... I'm not saying justifies, but I never hear what happened or what came before that. So to say I just said no to give my number, that sounds very extreme. For someone to pick up a brick and lick you in your head just because you said no, that something just sounds wrong there. If that's actually what happened, then that would lead me to think that maybe the man has mental health issues or something like that, because that doesn't match up, So yeah, nothing justifies the brick at all. But you see, now more information seems to be coming out that she didn't just say no; she was going around licking people. And from time you go put your hands on a man, you could do that to the wrong one.
Right.
Not everybody's
And
gonna be like.
Not everyone's gonna be the
Mentally.
Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna
And
see like.
I thought there was like that rules of engagement that women went through. Like, if you can tell he's a nutty one, just give him the fake number. Just give him the fake number. Let him feel like he's won, and leave immediately. So then when he's trying to call it, you're not around still. Do you get what I'm saying? Cover yourself.
Yeah.
So you're de-escalating it. You're making him feel good. Or say to him, I don't do numbers. Here's my Instagram. Soon as he comes through, block. Gone. Do you get what I'm saying? There's other ways of bringing it down.
Yeah.
Sometimes the big no with the head shake in front of everyone is gonna wind my man up. You know what I mean? Because you're making him look. You know what I mean? As I said, I'm not condoning the brick. I'm just saying there's ways that women can let men down respectfully that don't cause problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I remember, from I was at uni. I remember hearing some women used to actually boast about the way that they would just disrespect men. Yeah, they just blatantly, overtly disrespect them in public, and they would for them it was sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For them, it was sport. The way they just used to diss man, who would just like come into them respectfully, not being disrespectful, respectfully approaching them, and you know what I mean. It wasn't cool, man. So when you do that, it's like karma. You know what I'm saying? The energy that you put out, is kind of what ends up
Yeah.
coming back at you in some way. Do you know what I'm saying? And the other side to this is my mum, God rest her soul, used to say to me, if you see a woman and a man in an argument, don't intervene.
Don't intervene. Yeah.
She said because the woman, as though you go in there to help, the woman could end up turning around and pointing the finger at you and saying you did something to her. So she always raised me to never intervene in arguments between man and a woman. You know what I mean? Diva's saying that my friend got involved once when he saw a woman getting clapped up at Clapham Common Tube. When he intervened, the two other men who were nearby jumped him as they were friends of the dude. He swore never to get involved with any drama
again. See?
That's it. That's it. That's it. And then imagine you go jump in and you find out, sir, you know, it was she who threw the first lick on the man. It didn't go as simple as she said. You find out the other story or the other information comes out and it's like, no, it didn't go the way that she said. And now you have gone and put yourself believing you're intervening in one situation when actually it's not that. It's something very different. You know what I mean? So, you know, there is definite pros and cons to how you can look at this, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I mean,
I think the best thing you could do in certain situations is observe from far.
This is what
if it's getting out of hand, back out your phone, film it, get the evidence, and then stay around from far until it calms down and go, you know what, I caught the whole thing on thing. If you need the evidence, here's my number. You can have the film. Done, innit? Yeah. But don't have a go hero. Not unless not be funny. Not unless you know you can fight. Yeah. Let's keep it 100. Yeah. Not unless you know you can fight. Really. Because boy. Yeah. I agree. And the last time I saw something like that going on, I did exactly that. I just stood from afar across the road and I just watched, and it stayed at an argumentative level. But I was watching to see if it really progressed to something else, and thankfully it didn't, so I was able to just move on. And the dude was conscious of the fact that I was there watching. And then he was cussing almost saying, what are you looking at him for? You think he's going to save you? You think he's going to save you? But clearly they knew I was there. Clearly they knew I was there. And there was another time when I saw a woman running from this man, and she was dragging her two pitney them with her, and I think the woman's eye was swell up as well. And this time I was working in a health center, and I saw the woman racing up the road, dragging the pitney. The pitney them were like not even staying on their feet; they kept falling over. She wasn't even stopping for them to get up. She was just dragging them same way. The man was coming up the road behind them with his shirt off, and the whole situation just looked wrong. And they came into the health center. The woman came into the health center with the pitney them and sat down. And I went over there, and like Butch said, I just sat and I watched. And every part of me, you could tell it was clear that this was her partner, and there'd been some kind of domestic beef or whatever in the yard, and the man had chased the woman, and the woman had fled the yard with the pitney them, and had come and sat in the health center because there's people there. And I think she just wanted people to be around so he wouldn't do nothing. And every fibre of me wanted to just pop up this man, just draw him out, drapes him, and pop him up. But I didn't. Because, you know, I'm at work, and that would have been serious for me for being a manager at work. But the other thing I had to consider was if she lives with this man, whatever beating I give him, when they get home, he's probably going to give it to her. He's going to take it out on her. So I had to bear that in mind as well. You know, and say I cannot intervene unless it is absolutely necessary. Because if I do him anything, when I've gone home and I'm all safe in my yard and she's got to go back to the yard with him, do you know what I mean? What then for her and the pitney them? Do you know what I mean? Can I, Lainey, can you bring up Lainey's thing?
Yes, sure.
But on the flip side, why should women have to give a fake number or social media? No means no, and there shouldn't be fear of any kind of. You're 1000% right. You are, but with one factor, and Croc mentioned this, it's how you say no. It's how you say no. If you've politely said no and it means no and you're done, then it's calm. If you're rude and you've gone over OTT about it, whatever, then you're pushing into a different realm because you don't know who you're dealing with, do you? And obviously you do because you don't like it, so you're saying no, innit? But just be careful. Because as Croc said, some women think it's, oh, I'm with my girls. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. You don't know. You just don't know. You don't know. I remember being outside just off Oxford Street. This is years ago. It was back in the 90s. Just finished out in the club. Some girls were talking. A guy come to talk. And it was like the guy was talking to the girl and the friend. No, she doesn't want to. And he's like, sorry. So let me talk to her. She doesn't want to. He goes, please, just shush. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the girl. Why don't you just move with your big head? Why are you causing problems? Do you get what I'm saying? The girl was actually letting him down nice and calm and whatever, and he was just being persistent as men do. Because when we've all seen the videos, I like a man to be persistent. I like a man to make me feel that I'm the only girl in the room. I like a man to make me feel special, to show me that he's interested. You want all of that attention, but when we give it to you, and if it's not the right guy, then how do you let that guy down after he's tried? Do you get what I'm saying? So he's only trying. That's all he's doing. But the backup dancer, the friend, has gone too far. You know what I mean? She's gone beyond the limit. So to answer your thing, yes, Lainey, you're 100% right. No does mean no. But to me, it's the how and the respectful. And rule number 0.5 before the rule number 1. Walk away. Just walk away. Say, sorry, not tonight.
Yeah.
And walk off. And that's it.
There's a video of this lady. She's walking, I think, New York. And a guy has been following her for like 7 blocks trying to get a number, to the point where she turns around and says, you know what, I've actually got 7 kids. Are you ready for this? I mean, and then suddenly he's like backing away, like, okay, now the 7 kids have come into the picture. he's like, wait a second, where are you going? You've been following me for like 7 blocks. You know, I thought you wanted this. I thought you wanted to be with me. What's going on? Why are you running away?
7 blocks is a bit much. I mean, like Shania was saying, persistence is not always endearing. Sometimes it's unnerving. And I think if someone follows you for 7 blocks, that's a lot. That's a lot. You know what I mean? 7 blocks is a lot. But I think, like Butch said, I'm inclined, and maybe this is us just talking from a male perspective.
From a male thing, yeah.
Yeah, from a male perspective, that for us, I think there's something about the way. It's not so much the no, it's the way in which it's done. Do you know
I don't mind being told no, but don't do the head shaking thing.
It's not, some people do more than that, because like if this woman slapped the dude, then that's like you've taken that to a whole nother level now. You know what I mean? Why would you start in a physical confrontation with someone who is probably bigger and stronger than you? Why would you start a physical confrontation that you probably can't win? Do you know what I mean?
So do we this is going to be maybe a bit controversial, but do we dial it back now to what is it that they've been taught? Or where did they get that understanding of, if you say no, if you hear the word no, you've got to keep going, to the point of disrespecting a lady? Is that something that needs to be instilled from a father to a son, to be very respectful of ladies, be respectful of women, whatever the situation? If a woman says no, she means no. And you just don't push it to the point where you're going to be disrespectful to the lady. If you can see that she's not interested, back off. You don't need to be rude to her. Is it a case of fathers need to be teaching this to their sons? I don't know.
I think it's maybe a bit of both, you know, Dave. I think the mothers and fathers need to teach this to their sons, but also mothers and fathers need to teach their daughters also how to respond appropriately. Not just out of manners and respect, but also for their own safety.
Watch
too.
yourself, yes.
For their own safety. Do you know what I mean? So I think any time there is a kind of a single sex issue, I always believe that you can't successfully do single sex work of any kind unless you include the opposite sex, because then you're only dealing with one side of the coin, and if you're not dealing with the other side, then it's counterproductive. Do you know what I mean? You're only teaching the boys to be mannered, polite, and respectful, but you're not teaching the girls to do the same, or you're only teaching one or the other. Do you know what I mean? So I think you have to do both.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because I think ultimately it's going to be the guy, because the guy is doing the instigating generally, and if he gets that as a response, he's, I guess, meant to take it on the chin, but some guys can't take it on the chin. So again, you know, the aggressor would be the gentleman in most situations. Even though receiving something, maybe there's a learning in saying to the lady, if that's the way you are, that's the way you are. Good luck in life, if that's the way you're going to be.
Dead Bob's just identified something. When you watch the YouTube things and it's how to pick up a woman, they tell you be persistent. Show her that you're engaged. Just because she might give you the first rejection, she wants to know that you're interested. She wants to know. And women have said it themselves.
I've seen a lot of women say the same thing.
Say the same thing. Don't just give up just because I said no. Women play that game. But they say no to see if you've got skills, if you've got, what's the new word? Riz.
What's that? What is that?
Remember I told you a couple of weeks ago about the Riz?
No, what's that?
About Riz.
No.
In our generation, is if you got bars, if you got game, if you got that thing, if you got
Riz,
lyrics,
you know.
if you got they're calling it Riz now. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's some interesting comments coming in. Miffy Moments said, "You're very unnerving." Referring back to Laney J. Said, "I've been followed home from places before." I quote him, "Cause man, no like rejection." said I need teaching a lesson. That's not cool. Shanna's saying yes, she agrees with me. I think that's probably about teaching the boys and the girls. Miss G is responding to Miffy Moments, saying it's hard to work out what to do. I'm always nice, but I've also found that being nice seems to encourage them to keep trying.
Because even if they have that excuse of, oh, I've got a boyfriend, then they start with, okay, what's his name?
I've heard some guys chirp women, and you know when you just want to lean in and go, bruv, just give up. You know what I mean? What's his name? Does your man do things for you? Like, I could do what? Can you take you selvages? Can you take you shopping? Like, I'll take you shopping. Let's go shopping tomorrow, man. You hear man just trying anything.
Ladies, we're laughing, but maybe this isn't funny to them.
No, it's true. It's true, but they've heard it. They're on the other end of it. Isn't it?
But you know what? I've heard this the same from women who've been equally persistent as well with me. But the big difference is I am less likely to be at physical risk of physical danger. You know what I mean? There is that element which is why I think, you know, sadly women have to, I think, just be a bit more mindful. Maybe this is why they need to be more mindful of how they deal with dudes, because especially if you're going to start putting your hands on dudes, man. I mean, you know, we can't say it's wrong for. I don't like this thing where people say, you know, it's wrong for men to put their hands on women. I've never really ascribed to that talk. For me, by saying that, it kind of implies that it's okay for women to do it to do it, but not for men to do it. I just kind of say nobody should put their hands on anybody. Period. You know what I mean? Nobody should put their hands on anybody. And there are some women who think maybe like this woman in this thing, like, as Lainey said, that she seemed that she slapped the dude first. There are some women who feel that they can do that because they are women, and then they try and hide behind their sex. It's not going to work with every man, you know. It's not going to work with every man. It's really not.
Technically self-defense when you really think about it.
Well, you know what I mean? Dead Bob says, I know what you mean to a certain extent. I've worked in retail all my life, and I've had to deal with some ladies who got sweary and even tried to be physical because they thought there would be no reply, but still wasn't right to hit them.
In the shop.
I think so. He said
Wow.
he's in retail, so I'm assuming that's in the shop. Bigger G says I've been in a situation where I've gone to a woman to ask her for genuine information, and she kissed her teeth and told me to move myself.
Whoa.
Oh gosh, she said he wasn't. He said he wasn't even a chirps. He's literally just gone to ask for genuinely for information, and she just kissed her teeth and told him to move. I get that as well. Sometimes you can't even just pay a woman a compliment. Sometimes without them assuming it's a chirps. Seriously, you can't say, "Yo, sis, love your hair. Your hair looks tough. Yo, sis, that dress looks wicked on you." You can't even do that because they think it's a chirps. You can't even just
Compliments are dead now.
There's enough times when I pass a woman on the street and I just want to say, "Yo, sis, your hair looks wicked. Your locks look bad." Yo, sis. I don't say it because I don't want to be perceived as I'm trying to chirps them, and then I'm gonna have to deal with. Do you know what I mean?
I mean,
It's the same kind of situation that Bigger's talking about. So I'll just keep my mouth shut.
I'm not even. I wasn't even at that stage of trying to. I was very reserved. So this is a long time ago, and I'm in the club. I'm at the bar, and I've turned to it, and I was trying to muster up some, gusto, some, just to say a little something. Just say a little something. See the young lady, grab my drinks for me and my friend. I said, "You're a very attractive young lady. Have a nice evening." The response was, "Well, the least you can do is buy me and my friends a drink, but that's not your style." I didn't. I just said. Anyway.
Oh gosh. So let me ask the ladies in the chat a question then. All right. So ladies, hold on. Miffy's saying you can compliment me, Croc, because I know you're not chips. Big up Miffy. Big up Miffy. Miffy, you look good, you see.
Shania says that when you say you have a man, then they say, "Can I be your friend then?"
Listen. Let me give you the flip.
You can't help a brother, man. Like,
let me give you the flip side of this. Right? The woman's equivalent. Yeah. So if you got a woman, yeah, is she in there? Right? Hold on. And it don't stop there. Then the next question is, does she live with you? I'm telling you. I'm giving you the women's equivalents that I hear. So the women are coming out with all these lyrics, and I'm telling you they are female equivalents.
Just as brazen.
Just as persistent and ardeers and just as brazen.
But they don't cuss you out.
They don't cuss me, and I don't cuss them out. I don't walk with that kind of energy.
That's the difference.
Yeah, I don't walk with that kind of energy.
Yeah, because they will get the nose from you.
No, they're not, Dave. Because when a woman's asked me, "Do you have a woman?" Now, in my naivety when I was younger, I've never lied. If a woman's asked me that question, I have never, ever, ever, ever lied. Right? And me saying that, to me, I used to think, right, so that's conversation done now. Conversation's done. You've asked me if I've got a woman. I've said yes. Conversation done. Next thing. Is she in here? Where is she now? Ding 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 ding. But hold on, this conversation's still going. Answer. No, she's not in here. This was from I was a youth. She's not in here, but she is there. She's in my life. The relationship exists, and I'm like, okay, that must kill the conversation now. So does she live with you? Ding 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 ding. I'm telling you, this is real. This is real. So some of them they're not accepting it, Dave. They're not hearing it. I'm telling you. Telling you, women have taught me certain things. It's not the man them have taught me. It's the women have taught me. It's the women who have showed me. You understand? All right. We don't talk. We don't talk.
Bigger G is just saying, just take my number.
The real one. Just in case.
Not the one that goes 01,
So
2,
in it-
3, 4,
so
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I was gonna ask the women in the chat about this thing about persistence versus, I don't know, nuisance. Yeah. So do you prefer when a man is persistent, or somebody who's trying to pursue is persistent, or would you rather prefer as soon as you say no, they just bounce? What would you prefer? What would you say? Because this seems to be a bit of a.
So that's
do you know what I mean?
For a 1 up for persistence and a 2 for bounce.
Yeah. So 1, if you prefer the man to be persistent, and 2, if you just prefer no is no, and as soon as you say no, they step. Let us know in the chat, because we're all men here. So talk to us. There's 2s as 1s. Big up Leonie's been drawn out. Leonie was I think Leonie was watching, but she's been drawn out. Big up Leonie.
she prefers.
She says 1. She prefers persistence. Shania is saying I would.
Lainey highlighted her 2. Number 2.
So
What
we've
does
got
persistence
mostly
look
2s. That's another good question. It's mostly 2s. It's mostly 2s. It's mostly 2s. Yep, it's mostly 2s. Shania is saying I would just give my number and then block it after. I just don't want to be cussed for saying no.
There we go. Sometimes there's a third option now. Like, we've created 3 options now. Give him the real number and then block it.
Yeah, but there's bare 2s. There's bare 2s. Miffy Moment says 2 chances and then bounce. 2 chances, then bounce. But generally, it's 2s. The ladies are generally saying they prefer when a man that's like no is no, and he just bounces at the first no. I wonder how many of you out there, with someone who are any of you with someone who pursued you? Do you know what I mean?
Here we go.
Are you with someone who pursued you?
Who
You know
didn't
what I mean?
take the no
Didn't
for
take
a no.
no for an answer and pursued you, and now you are happily in a situation, or you know what I mean? In fact, I seem to remember, and I know he's not here to verify this, but I seem to remember Friction giving us a story about him and his wife.
Yes, he
and
did.
She didn't really accept his advances at first. And he persisted, and now they are celebrating, I think it's 20-something years of marriage.
20 years, man.
With their 4 kids. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe there's such a thing as respectful persistence.
Okay. All right. So is that the difference then, ladies? Is that the difference? Because obviously Friction is him a good youth, him grow good. He's a God-fearing man. Friction's got manners and respect. Is that the difference, ladies?
Because I guess there's that whole thing where guys are trying to get the number now and then, because that's the only time that they see the lady. But if there's an environment where they might see them every week or every couple of days or something like that, and they just keep, little drop here, little drop there, little drop there, little drop there, that might be a different.
Yeah. Well, ladies, let us know. What do you think about that?
It's in the how. It seems to be. Dave said it on the head. They're saying it's how the persistence is done.
Yes, in the same way we were saying, it's how the no is given. For the women, it's how the persistence is done. Yeah.
Okay, we need to keep an eye on this one. What's this? 1 hour 9 minutes. Let's write that down.
We thought we were going to come on in for a quick thing about
You want to show them what we had in place. You had that page.
All right. So what we were thinking of doing was we were going to play a game with all of you. We were going to do like a name that tune thing, like this. We were going to have this up, and we were going to have a game of name that tune, whereby we spin this wheel, and whatever genre comes up, you name the tune. But clearly, we got deeper things to discuss. This has been great.
Okay, so respectful persistence seems to be.
I know what I like when I see it. Mad Trini.
Okay.
G-Force Leroy says, "Let's go." I think that's about name that tune.
Easy Dead Bob says they must have known each other socially and must be talking about Friction. It's not like he was stalking her across the Wolverhampton nightclubs. Yeah, Dead Bob, I'm sure Friction was not stalking his wife. But yeah, it seems to be something about the respectful pursuing. Big up Natasha 0702 has also been drawn out. You know, this conversation is drawing people out. It's drawing the women out. It's drawing them out.
Noted. Yeah, noted.
Some women are getting drawn out. It's very interesting. Very, very interesting.
So then, it bugs me now.
Go on, what's bugging you?
What bugs you?
No, just so why is it like, okay, I'm in my noughties right now, so like, why even up until this day, why don't women make the first move?
Some do.
Ask the women in the chat.
Ask
the women in the chat.
I'm not a general thing. I'm not a general thing. The majority of women don't make the first move. Why? Why?
Ladies, help us out.
Why
is that?
Why?
Isn't that
if you don't like, you see someone you like or whatever. Why is it just a look and hope that he comes over, then going over and then saying something to let him know you're guarding? You know what I mean? What?
Yeah. Shania said, "Nah, I can't do that." Shania, why? Other than the fact that you're already married, why? why?
Lainey, I don't like rejection, but you can dish it out though.
Oh, you see that?
Okay, man, Trini, here's my 999. What is going on?
I don't know, man. What is it with this energy? What's going on? Diva says she has done twice.
Well done.
Bless up, Diva.
Mitchie Boo said as well. I have made the first move.
Shania, why can't you do that? I don't understand. Why can't you do that?
The eye contact should give him the clue. Oh, don't.
Who said that? Who said that?
Shania, she said it.
Nah, man.
The eye contact is not 30. It's not enough.
Come on, man.
It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not
certain
enough.
time you can look.
Yes,
you can look a
Bigger
little.
G.
Certain time you can look a little maddy with the eye contact. You know,
This is
Shania,
it.
when you keep the eye contact too. You can look mad. You know, you can look wrong. You can look like you're not
This is
right.
Wow! Hold on, look at what Miss Naturally J said.
What's that?
I wasn't brought up to pursue men. I want it backside.
Some women are like that. They're like they're brought up like the man must do the pursuing.
Okay, so if the man must do the pursuing and he's not that good at it, but he's handsome, what, you're gonna reject him?
Imagine you see someone, I don't know, Miss Naturally just said, in your church. Let's take it this way. In your church. Him a good man.
Bless you.
Wholesome.
Yes, man. Him got Bible study. Him got choir practice. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Him help out at the bake sale and all them something there.
Don't let me die. That's a bake sale.
and
Pouring orange squash in the plastic cup.
and he likes soca. Right? Are you telling me? And him good looking, him handsome like. Are you telling me? Say you wouldn't go there at all just because you were raised not to pursue men?
You're right. You hit it on the head there, man.
I think there would be some slight flirting, but maybe not necessarily a direct approach. And I guess maybe there's two different things.
I just want to deal with this eye contact issue because it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. I've looked at many women and think, shall I go over there? And they can't trust the eye thing. But then when you go over there and get talking and so forth, you have to break it down and go through the whole rigmarole and all the long talk and whatever. I get it. But the eye thing is not
It's not.
certified.
It's not.
certified.
Especially if she cross eye.
Oh, my contacts
You
were
might
itching
find
me.
say the wrong eye. I look for you.
Yeah, the wrong eye. Or you literally, or men now have to add to the arsenal. Me?
Exactly what Biggie G said. Look, she's looking at the dude behind you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true, you know. Have you ever had someone looking at you and they wave, and you wave back, and then you realize that it's not you, it's the
not
person
you.
behind you. And you look like an idiot. You have a take time. Dry back your hand. Nah, man.
Too
Which
many
is
times.
right. The eye thing is not certified.
It's
the eye
not.
thing is not certified.
But look, Shan, you're swearing by it. You need to trust it, Butch. The eye contact work. Nah, I can't.
Nah, man.
Nah. That's just like that other thing that women do. What was it? I keep seeing it pop up in certain programs. I want him to want to know what I want. What's that? What's that about? He needs to know. He needs to want to know what I want, and things like that. Like a man should anticipate what a woman wants, but should be thinking about it before she wants it. Come on, man. That's too much. Send me a text. WhatsApp me. Like, let me know what I want. Like, you know what I mean?
Gosh.
No.
Too much jokes, man. Too much jokes. Shania said, man can't be baking cakes and don't know how to chat to girl. Outside Diva says, though she's done it before, but she says I think mine was a bit different as I knew both the guys, one through friends and another one was a colleague at work, All right. I don't know where Matt Trini is going with this preacher's wife thing, but I don't know where she'll go with that. Matt Trini, you're not right, didn't I? I don't know where you're going with that. Okay, so Soca men, Melissa Deans, Soca men can't wine good though.
That's a distraction. You carry on.
Miss Naturally J says, when I go to turnaround dances, the men would remind me that it was a turnaround dance. I want to go on this song. Them need for read remind Laney J. Come on, man.
See, this is what I'm saying. Come on, that's a myth, man.
Come on, man.
That's
43.
Innit? If I like someone, I can't look them in the eye. I'm doomed. That's Miffy moments. If I like someone, I can't look them in the eye. I'm doomed. What is this?
Why can't you look them in the eye?
I don't know. Miffy, please elaborate. Help us out.
Expand on that one. That was a bit weird.
Help us out. Karen James, you know this already. You know this. Dead Bob. Oh, Dead with the classic. Dead Bob with the classic. Oh, I was just stretching my arm.
I'm not waving.
Hello, is it me? My Trini is wrong, you know. She's left because she's really not right.
Yeah. She's been left.
Is it me
since lockdown?
You're looking for. Oh, good grief. Oh, mate. Yeah, so, Miffy, let us know, please. Why are you doomed? Why can you not look a man in the eye? Big up Soca Rider, number 1. What's that? Want to know what I want means I want him to be interested in what I want.
Oh, don't. Go away. Go away. Just move that madness. That's exactly what I'm talking about. There's this thing that some women now believe we're supposed to be preempting what they want before they want it and be interested in it, invested in it before it happens.
How do you expect us to do this, ladies? How are we meant to do this?
I don't get it.
Miss G is saying flirty, lingering eye contact and a smile. Now, I can perceive where if you know, if men do, this is interesting, that this whole dynamics thing with men and women, because some of these things that have been suggested, I'm trying to think if a man did this, how would it be received? You know what I mean?
But women won't move on it, because if we did a little, we'll get classed as pervs, innit?
Yeah, or
you know what I mean, or making funny faces or whatever, you know what I mean, or what's banned now? You can't whistle. You can't whistle at a woman. You can't catcall. You can't stare for too long, because that's classed as it's actually against the law now. You can't stare at a woman.
Underground,
on London Underground. You can't stare at a woman. You can't smile at a woman. You can't call out a woman's name or whatever. You can't do none of that. None of that. It's not allowed anymore.
Miffy's saying that I get flustered. My eyes are deep, and I will show my feelings immediately. Then I go bright beetroot red. People are like, often think I'm dissing them. Is that because you're not responding, Miffy? Is that because you're not responding? And why are you trying to hide up your feelings, man? You know what I mean? If you like someone, if you like the man, why are you trying to hide up the fact that you like him?
Exactly. You see, all of that. If I see you start going a little bit red and whatever, then swoop in. You see the... Got in. That's certified. Not just eye contact. Your cheeks start getting a little bit red and you start, what? You know, like peacock. You know when two peacocks see each other, the dance start happening. start getting there. Don't.
Oh mate.
Don't.
That's a sign. It's a sign. Blushing is a sign. It's a big sign. Good evening to Ayola. Ayola's got drawn out as well. Big up. I love this. All the women are getting drawn out. Big up. Ayola in the building. It says, damn, what's happened to us? Good evening, Ayola. We're talking about, I don't know how we got here, but we're talking. Oh, yeah, we did. With Bricking our Fierce. That's how we got here. Sorry, that was unsympathetic. Sorry, that was wrong. Yeah. Sorry. But that's how we got it. We're talking about how men and women approach each other, if they even approach each other. You know what I mean? So we're giving our perspective as men, and the women in the chat are giving. Well, people in the chat, everyone in the chat is giving their perspective as well, especially the women.
Yes, Bigger G, coming like Kestrel.
What's that?
Dead Bob said swoop in like Batman from the rafters, and Bigger G said swoop in like a Kestrel. You have to, because that's like I don't even know how to. My brain's not thinking quick enough. That's more than just eyes. You know what I mean? You get the smile and a little bit of blushing or whatever, then that's raised like a 2%. To like at least a 12%. So go in, man.
Yeah, come on,
Miffy.
Come on, Miffy.
This is it.
Come on. Shania is comments. This is something we used to hear a lot. All right. So yeah, but the cat calling from why we have to be targeting Jamaicans? What is this? Why do we have to be targeting Jamaicans, Shania?
Well.
What? No, don't back it. Don't back it. Why are we targeting Jamaicans out here?
Well. What does it actually say?
Anyway, yeah, but the cat calling from Jamaican men would be based on what you see. Your legs, your red dress, your boots.
Boots, you know.
And why were women so offended with my size? What's wrong with that?
Oh gosh, yeah, that was a thing that women used to hate. That, innit? Used to hate that.
What was wrong with my size? I'm old school. Like, if you're the right size, then you're my size. What's the problem?
Ladies,
man,
elaborate if you can. Did you find your my size offensive or not? Yeah. What you saying, Dave?
The diva speaks. Your foot look good.
I'm not Jamaican.
Your foot look good, you know.
Now,
but you understand if you you would understand that is meant to be a compliment.
A compliment.
It's
It
meant to
could be
a
his thing.
compliment,
He might
right?
like your foot. He might like that.
Or he might be just trying to say you have on a nice pair of shoes.
That's
But
it.
His way of saying it would, your foot look good enough. He's trying to compliment you on your shoes, babes. Your shoes. He ain't got a foot fetish. He don't mean he's got a foot fetish. He's just trying to see you got a nice pair of shoes. Or a nice pair of trainers. Your foot look good enough.
Stop it.
Iola. Oh gosh, Iola says, eyes. Remember Pokes. What's this? Remember Pokes. Maybe
What,
they ought
on
to
Facebook?
bring back because it seems we're hopeless in our real life.
Remember
You're talking
when
about the
Facebook,
Pokes. Yeah.
when it first came out, yeah.
Nah, man, that was
That's
terrible.
right with that digital
that was terrible.
business, man.
That was terrible.
No, sir.
That was
Poking
terrible.
Nobody.
Because I guess the persistence thing on these dating apps must be even worse because some guys like, hi, hey, hi there, hey, just with no reply.
Dave, don't kill me. Dave, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Hey there.
That keyboard riz, yeah?
Keyboard Riz.
What you up to?
Yo, listen.
WID question mark.
Yo, listen. That's some soul destroying shit, you know. It's some soul destroying shit.
Some keyboard riz.
Yes.
Dead.
Yes. Oh, it's some soul destroying shiznit. I'm telling you. Oh, mate, you're coming with your best manners, you know. Your Sunday best manners. Nutter. Oh, good.
Do people still use dating app? Apparently, people use that. What's that other one? Bumble.
Bumble's got some TV adverts, I
Don't
think. Oh, well, YouTube adverts at least. Bumble seems to be the one that's pushing.
Yeah, that's the one because the women make the approach.
Make
or
the first
something.
move?
Make the first move. Yeah.
Oh gosh, Shania says, men be coming through social media platforms with images in DMs that no one was asking for. Why?
Okay, no, we have to
Wow.
say some of the brothers are a bit wild in it, like wild.
Really?
Because some guys just show what they deem to be their best asset first, and nobody asks for it.
Oh no! But that's clearly a wrong un. That's
And
clearly
that's
a wrong.
where block comes in, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
that's clearly a wrong un.
that's a red
Yeah.
double red flag.
Yeah, because I think we've already established the difference between it's the how
Yes,
people do
we
things.
did.
So it's the how
We
the
did.
women say no that is the real issue. Not whether you say no, it's how you say no, and also it's how men approach and persist if they're going to pursue. It's how they do it. You know what I mean? That is the big difference. So yeah, if man comes through and is sending like indecent pictures or whatever in the first message, then you know
Red
that's a wrong
flag.
one. Straight block. Straight red flag. Red flag. Straight red flag.
It's such a weird behavior.
It is wild.
Do you know what I've never understood? I've never understood how when some men like try and run them lyrics on women on road, if like they really expect to get a positive response.
I don't get it.
I don't know what I don't
get it.
I don't understand. You know, when they come with the I don't know, man. Just the
But
idiot
no,
talk.
but you know what? It must have worked once. So then
their
that's
brethren said.
that's or his bedroom tried it and it worked on one thing and what I'm gonna use that next time I go out. Ra-da-da-da-da-da. It don't work like that. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Sometimes, man, I hear the lyrics. I hear some guys using. I'm like, are you serious, bro?
Yeah, I hear it.
Are you
I
expecting
rate,
a
I
response
rate the
from
Brayers.
that?
I rate the Brayers' confidence, like especially with some public transport or something like that. I rate your confidence. You don't care who's around. You're making her feel special. You're showing your intentions. I get it, but your bars are whack. Like they're whack, they're whack, they're whack, they're whack. I'm not saying everyone has to have a straight command of the English language. It's not that. I'm just on about like the chosen words and the approach and
If you don't have it, don't do it. Because I don't have bars like that. I've never been that kind of person that's had lyrics for women. I've never been that guy. Excuse me. But so I would do something else. Like I would just try and find another way in, man. A conversation or something in common or something like that. You know, because I don't have. Not everybody's got that. But if you haven't got it, leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone.
No, but bigger G's just hit it on the head, though. Some guys go by the law of averages. So they just keep going until they
eventually I'm gonna get through. Something's gonna go through. Something's gonna go through. Big up Shania says, if I become single again, I would go speed dating instead of online dating.
Yes.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yes.
Speed dating.
Are
so
they
speed
doing
dating is
them
like
anymore,
when you.
though?
That's like when you're all in the room and you switch tables and things.
I would actually like to try that once. I would like to try it.
I kind of just happened to try it by accident.
What do you mean by accident?
Because my friend asked me, Dave, can you come and help with this event? Because I want to, help usher people around and stuff. And when I get there, there's a sticker. Oh, can you just sit there?
Oh, wow.
And I had a lady at the time.
There wasn't enough men.
Right. And that's what you were saying, that when it came to our demographic, there was always not enough men.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
but we're
right.
outnumbered. It must be more now. Must it 8-1, 9-1? It's gonna happen.
But also, I don't know what other people's experience of speed dating is. If you can let us know in the chat. But I felt it was more interrogational rather than friendly.
Has anyone done speed dating in the chat? Let us know. Let us know.
Dave, come on, tell us the questions, bruv. Did you have? Were you like? You have to give your bank balance and things.
It was, that kind of line of questioning, like, oh, what do you do? Where do you live? How much of you? It's like all these different. It just felt because you've only got, I think, what was it, a minute? I think 60 seconds before they switch round or something small like that. 2-3 minutes.
What can you say in 60 seconds?
Something like that. And not sorry to say, but there was one time where there was a little bit of a distraction because Anyway,
yeah, it's all right. I get you.
You get me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So speed dating is speedy, but it's a very interesting experience. But at the end of the day, you do your ticks on your card, and then you might get matched up with people. But I couldn't follow up there.
Speed dating would be a nightmare for you. Oh please! With all your lyrics and everything else, why would you be shy?
Yo, listen, nobody couldn't keep up with Lainey in a speed dating thing.
This is what I'm saying.
Nobody couldn't keep up with what? Me?
Lainey would have her card tick even before she's interviewed anyone.
Oh, Karen James says that her sister met her husband.
Oh, wow.
On speed dating, she went because her friend wanted someone to go with. Raw.
Wow, look at that.
Mm.
That's amazing. Good night, Leonie. Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Good to see you passing through. Bless up. That's interesting. That's it. See,
it can work.
It can work. It can work. It can work.
I guess it depends on the setup as well.
Don't kill me. I swear to God.
Shy in person.
A demon. A demon. She says a demon.
Oh my God.
Oh,
what are we gonna do with our Lainey?
In the shadows,
demon, a demon. Raw.
Because when I hear in the shadows, I think of the turtles, but that's the first time I've heard
This is
that
what
referred
I'm
to.
saying.
Demon. I've never heard that before.
Mm.
Demon,
in the shadows.
Demon.
So then, what
I think
so are they in a nightclub then? Like, because there's shadows everywhere. When the lights are off.
Exactly. I think speed dating sounds okay. I like that interview because sometimes I've used that as a when you've met someone in the club or you're near the bar or whatever and you've had that thing. I said, right, first date's over. Give me your number for the second date. And they've gone, and and then you crack the joke in it. You've broken the ice because you've done the what's your name? Where you from? Where? And then I bust that. I shouldn't be letting off my things, man. But anyway, you bust that line, and then sometimes it works. Sometimes it works. They laugh and go, "Look, here's the number in it. Like you're cute, you're funny with it."
So, any gents, if you pick that up and you use that and you're successful when you're married, let Butch know.
Copyright, just a credit.
Just book me for the
wedding.
For the wedding. That's all right. But like we just said, not every man can pull it off. Just because you hear one man bust the bar,
true that.
You know what I mean? The next man can't run the same lyrics. You know what I mean?
True that.
You know what I mean?
True that. Miffy's got a question for us. Says, my questions I ask. It's Sweden. Do you like cheese? Do you like sleeping under the stars? Do you like dogs? That's it. Okay. All right. Do you like cheese? Do you like sleeping under the stars? Do you like dogs?
Dags. You like
dogs? Dogs.
Wait,
you like dog?
Do you like cheese?
Obviously,
like
she's very passionate about cheese.
Under the stars. And do you like dogs?
Yeah, I think Miffy's got dogs. I think Miffy has a dog or dogs. So I think dogs are important. So with Miffy, so if you don't agree with dogs, it's not gonna work. It's a non-starter.
You see, you two men up there, you give me joke. You went for the cheese and you went for the dogs. It says, woman says, do you like sleeping under the stars while you have in the yard? This is what I'm trying to work out. What are you lot talking about? What happened to you lot? Forget the cheese and the dogs. Why would I be sleeping under the stars?
It's romantic.
you lot missed the
it's bloody cool. That's what it is. It's cool.
That's exactly what I'm saying. In which mums are you talking about?
I've done it once. It was
Laney, go
River.
away, Laney.
Look
at Lady's question.
Lady, what's wrong? What is wrong with Lady? What is wrong with Lady?
Just leave her. Just let her simmer.
I don't think any man would be brave enough to ask that. This would be the woman's sorry, because I think she's putting herself in Miffy's position.
Do you like Buzz?
Yeah. Oh gosh, Shania says it's romantic.
What, sleeping under the stars?
It must be. Well, unless she's talking about the cheese or the dog, then. I'm assuming she's talking about sleeping under the stars. It's romantic.
In which country? Not this one. Yeah, let me tell you.
Then Bob says, then you just got to find some ways to keep warm. All right.
Okay.
All right. I can just go inside.
Exactly.
Bigger G said, my answer would be, yeah, I eat cheese, but draw the line with eating dogs. Oh gosh, you lot. Miffy says, I love sleeping under the stars.
Oh.
And you know what? It is a nice thing.
Especially when it's a very clear night and you can see all the constellations.
Yes, it is a nice thing. It's a nice thing. Yeah, man. But
and
not
the full moon is that.
But not the dark. Not the dark. I'm sorry. Miffy, not the dark. Very sorry. It's 6 minutes to 11. Can you believe we've been here for 2 hours? We said we're just gonna come on and say hi. We were just gonna let's just pop on for a minute and say hi. Let's just pop on for a minute and say hi. Until then, we'll be back next week with the full show. We're still here.
Yeah, it's testament to ourselves and a great interaction from everybody inside.
It is. This has been a great conversation. I've enjoyed this. Conversation.
Someone took someone took me to have a late night picnic under the stars in New York, and it was like a movie.
Wow.
Was it?
Wow.
It probably wasn't, but I'm imagining the Cadillac and you're on the front bonnet.
Like in the
Like in the
movies. Yeah.
Okay.
Even more movie.
Yeah.
You watch it now, Cadillac, you know. I saw you at your chest high.
In it.
That's Dave. Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound beautiful, Shania. That does sound very, very nice. Very, very nice.
A late night picnic
Late night picnic under the stars in New York,
with
you know.
bubbly.
Yeah, why
Well-
not? Why not? This is one of those things. You
Well,
know.
I just hope it was in a nice park or something, and it wasn't like on 125th Street or something like that.
Slap bang in the middle of Times Square.
Yeah, I
Karen
mean,
James. Has
I
he got a brother?
Oh man. You gotta keep it real out here. Catch it when you can, innit?
in it. Flipping heck. Oh, mate. All right.
Are we putting the feelers out before we go,
Four.
so we can let everybody know? Well, ask everybody because we're long overdue a new flip. We haven't done our musical. We haven't given back a musical. You know,
This is true.
entertainment in a while. And maybe if we time it right, we could ask Brother Blitz to do one as well.
Oh.
That would be good.
If he's got time, you know, Blitz is such a busy man.
I know he's busy.
he's
I know
got
he's
time.
busy, but if we pick it right and do
Aye.
it right, get him back. Let's see anyway. But we need we need some suggestions, please,
So
because we've done. Have we finished with TV theme tunes, or are you lot loving the TV stuff flipped?
let us know, people.
Let us know. You know, should we
I
stick
think-
with?
For me, there's some. I got to admit, Butch, there's some
so
fear.
many.
There's some fear with me about these flips because look where we went with once we did that Bergerac thing. It was a whole different something. A whole.
You still
different
want to hear
something.
people's streets of San Francisco? Oh, you didn't hear?
People's flips on streets. Who did someone did Streets of San Francisco, didn't they?
Yeah, I did one. I did
Yeah, I
one.
think that was the week when people did different shows.
Yeah, we had Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
and Streets of San Francisco. We picked. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think someone did a different one as well. I'm sure there was 3 different ones, but yeah, I think only Butch did the Streets of San Francisco Diva.
You know what we should do while we're spitballing,
Right.
because we are weeks away from our year anniversary. We should play back the flips. I'm on about Joe 90, Bergerac,
Oh wow!
Streets of San Francisco, Hill Street Blues, like everything. Play them all back.
That would be dope. That would be dope.
Play them all. Like have a 2-week special, one musically and one thingy.
Flicky.
Yeah. That would be dope. That would be dope. One
could
of
do
mine
that.
would be missing because I mixed one of mine. Whichever one of mine I mixed it live. I can't remember which one it was.
Did.
Yeah, but it would be good to do that though. It's a good shout. It would be good to go over, play back the flips, all the flips that we've done for the year. That's a good shout, man. Have an
Yeah.
episode where we
We
do
just
that.
really like, because then it's just our music, it's our thing. So it'd be calm.
Yeah.
Danger Mouse.
We could have actually.
Ooh.
Oh, do you know what? We could have put this episode on YouTube and Facebook, you know. But because we were gonna do the Name That Tune thing,
Music, yeah.
we just put it on Twitch because we thought we were gonna do Name That Tune.
This is not going out to YouTube.
Well, I'm gonna have to download it and upload it to YouTube now
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's all right.
because
I get
we
it.
thought we were gonna do music, and you know we would get the copyright.
Oh yeah, we'll get the
thing
copyright thing.
If,
If
we were gonna do on, so I took it off YouTube and Facebook, so we're just on Twitch.
No, it makes sense.
People suggested Futurama. I don't even know that theme tune.
As a theme tune, yeah.
I don't even know that. Do you know that? Anybody? Bush, do you know that?
It's not clicking in my head.
Dave,
It's
do you know
not-
that?
I don't know it. Should we try and get it up? Well, actually, that's a copyright thing, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, I ain't gonna play. I mean, it's 11 o'clock now anyway,
we've
but you can take it under advisement.
You got 10 seconds, so it's all right. Battle of the Planets. Oh, that was my cartoon.
Yo, that was me as well. That was mine as well. You know,
Oh,
Dead Bobs are
love-
done.
Oh,
That's my
love
number
Battle of the
one
Planets.
cartoon.
Love
Number one.
that. Love that
Number
Battle
one.
of the Planets.
Crossroads, you know. It's naturally Jay says Crossroads. Somebody else said Danger Mouse. Shania
Yeah.
said
See,
Danger Mouse
now-
is a bad one.
I think Danger Mouse could run.
Danger Mouse would be tough. Danger Mouse would be tough. Yeah, man.
He's the greatest.
Yeah, man.
Don't let Friction get hold of that. He's the greatest. He's magnificent. There's something in the air.
Danger Mouse would be bad.
Howard's Way, Bigger G.
Blockbusters as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Blockbusters would be cool.
Blockbusters, do that again.
Yeah, man. Blockbusters would be cool.
Blockbusters or Danger Mouse?
Yeah, yeah.
I like the sound of one of those two.
Those two are good. Bigger G saying Brookside.
Oh,
And Howard's Way.
And
Can't
Howard's
remember Howard's
Way.
Way.
Oh, Magic Roundabout. Magic Roundabout. Shouldn't say Magic Roundabout. Platz is saying, listen, I got an idea. One person make a riff, piano, bass, keys, etc., and send on to the next to add another instrument. And then we all jump on, and he said he doesn't mind to mix and arrange it. Well, that would rule me out because I'm not sure I got any instruments around here.
No, I remember he was talking about this, but what we would do is maybe send it to you for some cuts and scratches and everything else, and you know what I mean, chop up some words and whatever over it. You know what I mean? It will work. It's a good idea. Maybe for the end of year that would work.
Lainey's saying she suggested.
Are we writing some of these down? I think.
Can I salute Soca Rider for one of the best theme tunes ever made?
Go on.
The Mysterious Cities of Gold.
Oh, don't make my eyes water. No. Do you know how I used to run home from school to watch that program?
You get me, me.
I never understood the hype around this program, you know. I never understood it.
What?
I'm serious. I never understood it.
It was futuristic before futuristic. It was ahead of its time. That Mysterious Cities of Gold was early.
Proper.
Oh, don't lie.
The theme tune's just bad.
Karen James, why are you trying to diss me? Why are you trying to diss me, Karen?
Wait, I've got to write some of these down in the chat. Right, so we got Danger Mouse. We had...
Karen, at least I had a recorder. You want a triangle.
Oh, Melissa Dean, salute. You know.
Chase and the Wheeled Warriors.
That's the other best tune of all time.
Yeah, I swear. What's his name said that? Diesel said that.
That was dope.
And he played
That's
it.
dope.
That was dope.
That is that anyway.
That was dope. Grange Hill, that's a good one. That's a good one. Do you know what was? Do you know for me is my favorite, my number one. For me, what I think is the best TV theme tune ever made, for me personally, is Hill Street Blues.
You think so?
Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Just the way it starts. Gee, from the way it starts, just the piano. Oh my gosh.
I hear you.
Like,
I think the most catchiest theme tune ever made is Friends.
Friends. I don't even remember. Do you know what? True, I never watch it. I don't even have
I'll
that in my head.
There for you.
Don't know it.
Okay.
Because I never watched Friends. I tell you what was a good one as well. Clearly, I'm not a Friends person. But I tell you what was good. Do you remember Golden Girls?
Yes.
Thank you for being a friend. Remember that one?
Yeah.
That one was tough. Man. Starfleet, you know, Bigger G come with Starfleet.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Karen James knows, man. She had to cut her face to chat and agree with me. Hill Street Blues is a classic. Yeah. Benny Hill. Diva speaks Benny Hill. Oh my gosh.
Could we actually do that? Benny Hill.
Yes, we could. Original yakety yak. Yo. Don't talk back. Yo.
Right.
Natasha's liking Golden Girls as well.
Danger Mouse, Blockbusters.
What was the other one? Danger Mouse, Blockbusters. There was another one. Hold on,
We've already said no to Grange Hill.
Danger Mouse.
Master Mouse.
Oh gosh,
Mastermind.
Monkey Magic.
Oh gosh.
That's another one.
Oh, don't mess about. Chippy-Taka, Pigsy.
Fraggle Rock is a classic.
Wipe
Yeah,
your tears
Fraggle Rock
away.
is good. Fraggle Rock is
Worries
good.
for
It's
another
another
day.
guy,
Yeah.
it's like-
It's away.
Then you got to throw in Muppet Babies.
Down the Fraggle Rock.
I think we were saying Blockbusters. That was it. Blockbusters.
Yeah, I
Danger
got that.
Mouse and
I
okay.
got Danger Mouse and Blockbusters.
Yeah.
I think those are the two contenders that I think
Yeah.
the other gents will be happy to go with.
Miss Naturally J is asking us, did we do a flip of the Professionals? I'm not sure that we did.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Did we?
I swear we did.
That
was one of the first ones.
Okay.
That was one of the first ones we did.
So there's your answer, Miss Naturally J. We've done that. Been there and done that one.
See, even Platts put it first one.
Okay, so let's run
It's
with
going
those
to be
for
on
now
one
then.
of the replays, so it might be titled. But if you look through on either Spotify or YouTube at the replays, you might see it. Oh, Professionals flips or flips. Have a listen to one of those
And
episodes.
have a listen.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, brothers, it's after 11 o'clock. I can't believe
Yeah.
we've actually been here till after 11 o'clock. It's been great, man. Thank you, everyone. People, I hope you've enjoyed the conversation this evening. And please share the stream. I will upload this. I'll have to upload this tomorrow now to YouTube. And you could also find it on Spotify as well, or on Twitch in the meantime. Those of you who are watching it, well, all of you are on Twitch because that's the only place we are tonight. Thank you all for joining us. Salute Mr. Knight, Dave Knight.
Salute.
Salute Mr. Top Tier, Bit Sniffly, Butch Cassidy.
Top tier.
Salute, yeah, man. Salute. And a salute to the brothers as well. Salute
Yes,
to
indeed.
Technical. Salute to Friction. Salute to Grown Folks, Mr. Diesel. Who am I missing? I think I'm missing. Am I missing somebody?
Grown Folks Grooves.
I said grown. Did I say that? Did I not say? Sorry, I missed that. Did I miss out, grown folks? Sorry, grown folks, if I missed you out. My apologies, sir. I will accept the verbal or physical slap. It's cool. So yeah, we should be back next week, 9 o'clock. Hopefully, the rest of the crew will be here with us as well. Until then, have a blessed rest of your week. Catch us midweek on our various streams here on Twitch. Other than that, you playing out this week, Butch?
What's this week? This weekend. Oh, I've got a 10th anniversary. I played at the wedding, and now they're 10 years later. I'm playing at the anniversary, the 10th anniversary, private booking.
Nice.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
private. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Dave, what you got in this week?
Nothing planned at this point in time. I'm not too sure about Sunday. Might be a thing, but I can't confirm just yet.
Okay, all right.
Might
cool.
be the Got Soul Boat Party.
Okay, all right, cool. This Friday you can catch me down at a chip shop in Brixton. Hip hop vibes down there. Well, mix and blend, but mainly hip hop vibes. And later on this month, I'm gonna be DJing with and hosting Marley Marl. Just
Oh, this guy. It's nothing less. I rate it though. It's nothing less than a legend. So it's calm. The levels are high in it. The levels are high. I give you that.
It's
Do you have your own GoPro, bruv? Just put it in the back.
I know. I do have something like it. So I need to use that. I need to. I have an
Just
equivalent,
get
so I need to use it.
a 256 gigabyte.
Yeah.
Throw it in.
Yeah.
Put it behind you.
Yeah. It's gonna be dope.
Another
Thank you,
little
Bigger G.
question.
Respect.
Are you getting
Yes.
drops? Or are you forgetting?
I'm not getting drops because you know what? I'm like.
Yeah, because the timing's gonna be off for you, innit?
I'm like Miffy. I'm shy.
Oh please.
I'm shy. You know what I mean? I'm shy. They should know that I want drops. They should just know that I want drops and provide them.
They should know before you get there that they should know.
They should know.
You need to understand these things.
Yes, they should just know that I want drops and provide them.
And on that note,
We outie.
Peace.
This is for Don't Stop the Chop. Woom, woom, woom. Da 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 da.